Good evening. My name is Jason Kosanke, and I am your son or daughter's teacher for PreCalculus. So, I'll spend a few minutes going through a little bit of background about myself as your son and daughter's teacher and answer the question of who is this guy, in addition to giving you some background information on the class and ins and outs of PreCalculus and what your son or daughter can expect. My contact information is right here, email and phone number. You don't have to write that down. You don't have to remember that. All of our contact information, teacher-wise, is on the high school website. So if you ever need to get a hold of myself or one of your other uh, son or daughter's teachers, you can certainly go to the high school website and get that. Real quick, I live in the town of Polk, actually in the Slinger School District over by Pike Lake. Clearly, I teach here in Germantown. I was born in Milwaukee. And like many in Wisconsin, anytime I can, I love to spend time up in northern Wisconsin. Help some of my folks are retired and live up there, so it's always good to have a place on the lake to go fish and hang out and relax. As far as my background, I was a high school student at Menominee Falls High School, so please don't hold that against me. Uh, College, I attended Evangel University in Springfield, Missouri. I actually started at Butler University in Indiana and transferred after my first semester. So I can relate to many a college kid who has also transferred in their 4 years. So I know exactly how that goes. Graduated from Evangel with a math education degree and a minor in physical education. I received my master's degree right up the road at Marian University in Fond du Lac. My first teaching job was actually for a half a year. I graduated mid-year due to playing college baseball, so I had to go back an extra semester to student teach. And they had a teacher who fell ill during that time, so I graduated and literally a couple of days later was in the classroom taking over seventh grade math for a teacher who was in the hospital. After that, I got my first full-time teaching job at Waterford Union High School, where I taught math and coached baseball and football in an assistant capacity. Then I moved to Waukesha South, where I was a math teacher there as well, teaching pre-calc, advanced algebra, algebra 1, geometry, kind of all over the board. Was also the head baseball coach there. 2006, I came here to Germantown in year 15 and have every intention of being here until I teach my final lesson as a high school teacher. So love the school, love the district, love the kids and parents. So thank you very much for always welcoming me in. As far as the daily instruction in my class, I try to use an integrated approach, which means I want students and myself to be involved, not just solely driven by me. It's a little tougher now with half the class being home virtually, but they know they can type in questions and or unmute their mic and ask questions during class. So hopefully, as we get rolling and deeper into things, we'll see some more of that. Thus far, the kids have been great. I know it's not easy being at home and trying to learn subject matter like pre-calc, but they've done pretty good with that. And obviously in class, been a little different having half the class, but again, they've been phenomenal in that regard. Anytime we can, we'll try to use technology, not just the calculators, but we can get some computers and project-based things. We try to do that. I always try to incorporate practical applications, the answer to the question, the how, the why, when am I going to use this stuff. 100% full disclosure, there are some things in pre-calculus that you'll never use outside of pre-calculus. That's probably true in just about every math class, but it's the skill, the overall ability to problem solve and reason that we're after, and that's something that we know we use every day in addition to our simple daily mental math. I like to ask a lot of leading questions, so I'll ask questions to try to get the kids, thought provoking, to get the kids to think, get them in the room, get them kind of focus on what we're doing and their thoughts and reactions to that. And again, because I try to do student-driven response react in class, every hour is going to be slightly different. So we're teaching the same thing in fourth hour as I'm in sixth hour, but the conversation in class or how that goes is slightly different based on the students in the room and the nature of each makeup of the class. And I try each day to make learning math as enjoyable as possible, especially with a class like pre-calc. It can be pretty headstrong stuff at times, and the kids feel like, poof, mental overload. And other days, it's a breeze, and they go right through it. So I'm aware it's a challenging class, can be frustrating at times, and so we work through that. My daily expectations, I keep it simple. I don't have a pile of rules because we're dealing with good kids here. So come to class, be on time, bring the stuff you need to be successful. and obviously, positive attitude and effort. I don't have discipline issues in the classroom, and part of that, I'm a firm believer of you deserve what you tolerate. So we got great kids, so I expect them to act as such, and they do. So if your son or daughter is getting a talking to from me in class, it's probably not for a behavior issue or discipline issue. It's usually in regards to effort or attitude. And again, I'm going to hold them accountable. I'm going to expect them to work hard and do well. I also know it's challenging, so I know everybody has their good days and ups and downs, and we roll with that with 15 through 18-year-old kids. So again, this is pre-calculus, precursor to arguably the hardest AP class there is, which is AP calculus, whether you're taking AB or BC, which some of our seniors are doing. So this is the precursor to those courses. I'm not going to bombard or bore you with all of our units. I can just tell you this right now in Chapter 1, we're kind of doing an algebra review of some topics they've seen in advanced algebra and algebra. And then from there, we'll jump into the nuts and bolts of calculus or pre-calculus in Chapter 3 and 4 as we get into parent graphs and polynomial rational functions. And again, I'm not going to get into all that and bore you today, but if you have specifics about any unit or any particular section, let me know, and I'll be happy to dive into that deeper with you. If your son or daughter needs help, they can certainly email me with questions if they'd like, and I'll try to get back to those same day when I can. If it's later at night, it'll be the next day. I'm also available every day before and after school, usually at school between 5 to 10 to 7 and afterwards till at least 2:45. So I appreciate their questions if they can stop in. Otherwise, online works great too. As far as the grade calculation in class, it's based on total points, so it's an accumulation of everything they do in the quarters. Semester grade is 90-10, and what that means is the quarter 1 and quarter 2 grade will be 90% of your son or daughter's semester grade, and then 10% is the cumulative semester final exam. Most homework assignments are worth 3 points. Occasionally, if they're longer, they'll be worth more than that. Quizzes, we'll have roughly about one per week once we fully get rolling into things here. And they'll range from 10 to 40, but typically they're in about that 25 to 30 point range. A couple of them are worth a few more, a couple are a little less. But unit test, always out of 100 points. So that will always be the case when you see a unit test. It's always percentage out of 100. With the final exam, students may exempt if they have a 90% average or higher for the semester. So they may have a B plus one quarter and an A minus the next. So long as it averages to a 90 for a semester, they may exempt the final exam. Along with that, just a few more background things on me so you have a better idea of who I am and what makes me tick. So my wife, Dawn, of 23 years, will be 24 in December. She is also a teacher. She's a kindergarten teacher over at MacArthur Elementary, teaching the K-Stars. So if we have any MacArthur Eagles with us, they probably know my wife. Our son Grant, he is a senior in college this year. He's 21, and he attends the same school that I did, Evangel University. That wasn't my hope or goal, but that's the way it worked out. And he's on a baseball scholarship there and doing well, and has played ball the last few summers in the States and in Canada. So we're proud of him for that. He is a digital arts major, so TV, radio, web design, graphic design. That's his main focus. He enjoys fishing, hockey, typical guy stuff, and running his fishing lure business, Sanks Cranks. And as the photos show, he is definitely the king fisherman in the house, better than his dad. So we'll blame his grandpa for that. Our daughter, Savannah Ruth, we call her Boo. She's 18 years old, and she's our hockey player in the house. She enjoys reading and her parakeets, camping, pretty much anything outdoors. She loves to bake, so I am the beneficiary of that. At least I was until a couple weeks ago, because she is also in college, and she's a freshman at Iowa State University, where she's majoring in graphic arts and interior design. And like our son, Dawn and I are very proud of her and what she's doing and the young woman she's become. And then our latest addition, that's Gunnar. He is our 8-week-old German short-haired pointer. So if you see Dawn or I and we look a little tired, we're still working through the midnight getting up to let the dog out, so forth, training the puppies. So But he's going to be part pheasant hunting dog and part spoiled mama's boy. You can see that already. As far as my other interests and hobbies, I also like to fish. Admittedly, again, not nearly as well as my son. I enjoy hunting, specifically bow hunting and pheasant hunting. So those are the two activities I enjoy outside. I enjoy auto racing, especially at the dirt track, whether it's sprint cars or late models. And I also coach baseball. I'm currently the head baseball coach over at Homestead High School right down the road. I've coached the 18U travel team in the past called Strike Zone Baseball Academy with kids from all over the Midwest, primarily Wisconsin. We had a few other kids from out of state. Formerly coached college baseball. And so been blessed in many regards with that, not only playing, but coaching. And that led me into teaching as well. So truly blessed to be here and to work with your sons and daughters. And at any time, if you have questions, please let me know. Wish you all the best for the 2020-2021 school year. And again, we're here to help. Thank you so much.